Hi Aquarius, here is a general look at your solar chart for July 2012, and there's a real practical feel to this month in some respects. Dealing with chores, dealing with the to-do list, looking at schedules, having to keep schedules, getting to grips maybe with, for some of you, health issues or better diet and exercise regimes. Definitely a time for niggly details. You'll be giving your attention to those anyway, and perhaps because you really do want to get something running more smoothly, or you're learning how to do something. That's another angle on this one here. And the new moon will help usher in new beginnings over that area over the following month as well. Especially if you do something which is sort of setting your intention up on the 19th, which is the day of the new moon. Luckily, things to make you smile aren't likely to be too far away. Venus is in this very much more entertaining, fun-orientated sector of your solar chart. For some of you, it may mean your creative juices are flowing, or that you're in an enterprising, more enthusiastic mood. And some of you may be having more interaction with animals and young people, or children. But some of you could also be tempted to burn the candle at both ends, or to take some kind of crazy risk with this vibration dominating the scene. So do watch your step. Venus here can also compute as more romance in your life, and some of you could be sharing admiring glances with someone. Definitely you may feel put center stage, or that there's just a feeling of more being valued more by others, and more laughs and friendship along the way. So it's your choice what that entertaining, fun activity is going to be. It's your choice who you choose to hang out with, but the opportunities will be there to be more playful and to do the kind of things which make you feel good. And some of you will find that others are looking to you and putting you center stage for some reason, which allows you to shine your light, your very special, unique light, Aquarius. Jupiter also came into this area on the 12th of June and will stay for about 11 months now. This is a very long, slow transit, this great big gas planet rolling through this area. I call it the House of Fun, actually. So it just hints that there's likely to be more entertaining, romantic, and self-indulgent time in store for you at certain moments, depending on the degrees in your natal chart, over this very, very long transit. But just now in July, the two planetary bodies are together in this same area of your solar chart, which can, for some of you, be quite a romantic area. Now, communications, personal or professional, in close relationships and collaborations are highlighted, and you'll probably be bouncing ideas off someone, or be intrigued at their slant on things, or disagreeing with them, but enjoying, some robust exchange of opinions. And you yourself may be looked upon as an agent or a go-between, or an advice giver or an information giver at this time as well, or maybe you're having more interaction with somebody like that. But it's good for one-to-one type work. And then Mars moves from the area it's been in for such a long time, 8 months. And it's been in this area where it may have really intensified your experiences, brought about a gear change in your feeling. In certain areas you may have had to have let go of an old standpoint or old habits and made space for the new birth. Mars has been there since last November, so you may like to look over your shoulder and say, see whether that's making any sense to you Mars was there since last November, but moves on July the 4th and into a much less sensitive, more outgoing house in your solar chart, and you'll start to feel very, very differently, I think. More settled, probably, within. Mars will be transiting a very educational house, which you might like very much, Aquarius, and you will be hands-on, learning through doing. It's only going to be there until August, but during that time you can be grasping or learning certain things you didn't have a clue about before, maybe you did have a clue about, but you didn't get your head around them properly. Some of your physical energy may be needed to push the envelope of daily life and get right outside of the routine box. Some of you will be flinging yourself into experiences where you might come out with a few bumps or bruises, but you learned a lot. Or maybe some of you won't be doing that at all. You will be flinging yourself into some other, or not flinging, but going into some other area of interest, some other sort of field of new interest. But definitely it's because it's Mars, it does build up a picture of learning through direct personal experience. So you need to sign up for things, whether it's skydiving or needlepoint or dancing, and it could be a course as well, a course of study. And this learning can manifest in other ways, not a course at all. It can manifest through having more contact with foreign people or those at a distance, or traveling, definitely just plunging into unfamiliar environments. And that can be mentally or physically. And definitely it's a good time to get yourself break the mold, get out of the normal rut, so that you can, I call it the third factor, where you come up above duality and see the eagle eye view. And it can be, it can be very eye-opening. But don't overlook the important details in the small print either. And then from the 22nd, the Sun comes into the area that Mercury's in, and you'll find yourself perhaps compromising more, or a partnership or professional relationship could demand more sensitivity from you, and maybe keeping things in, maybe keeping your cards a little bit closer to your chest then. And that's it for July. If you're not there already, go to my website, and there you will find information about the slow moving outer planets, which tie in with what I've said here. And also you might like to listen to the forecast for your rising sign or your moon sign if you know what they are. And I hope that's of interest to you, and I'll see you the next time.